So you're researching public charter schools because you're trying to find out if they're going to be the right fit for your family, your son, or your daughter. You've come to the right place. If you've already started your research elsewhere, you've probably come across some very strong opinions one way or the other. This video is going to be different. At School Choice Week, we consider it our mission to make sure that parents have the objective information they need to make school choices for their kids. And that means presenting them all the information they need about traditional public schools, public charter schools, public magnet schools, private schools, online schools, or even homeschooling. We don't have a favorite because we think it's parents' decisions that matter here. And so our job is just to give you the information you need to make an informed one. Charter schools are free public schools that are run by school districts, colleges, nonprofits, or other entities. They often occupy niches within the public school system, and they'll focus on things like immersion in a certain language, on STEM, or just on a different instructional style. Charter schools are always public schools, and they are always free to attend. And because they're public, they can't have any special entrance exams that they require of students or turn away students that have special education needs. More than 7,000 of them are currently operating, and more than 3 million students attend charter schools. Let's get into some of the most common questions that we hear from parents when it comes to charter schools. Can charter schools charge tuition? The answer to that question is no. Charter schools never charge tuition because their budgets come from the taxpayers at the federal, state, and local level. But many do rely on philanthropy as well to round out their budgets. Are charter schools nonprofit? More than 80% of public charter schools are nonprofits, and every state sets their own policies on whether or not they allow businesses to open charter schools in the state. So who oversees charter schools? Well, the answer depends on which state you live in. In some states, there's a charter school advisory board or commission, and they're in charge of approving and overseeing charter schools. But in other states, it's universities or school districts themselves that approve charters and oversee charter schools when they're in operation. Check out our website or your state's Department of Education for more information. What's a charter school lottery? In many places, there are more students who want to attend charter schools than there are available seats for them. And that could be because of caps placed on how many charter schools can open in a state, or it could be that schools simply can't open fast enough to meet demand. And when that happens, students are placed on a wait list, and a lottery determines which ones will attend the school next year. Most charter school lotteries are blind. But in some cases, some schools do give preference to students who have siblings who are already attending the school or students who are part of an at-risk population. Are charter school teachers certified teachers? For the most part, the majority of public charter school teachers are licensed by the state they teach in. And every state is different when it comes to what they consider a licensed and certified teacher and how many pathways they have available for that to happen. So what's it like to go to a public charter school? Well, that's a very difficult question to answer because each of these schools really are unique, and that's by design. The whole goal of public charter schools is to have that flexibility and freedom to innovate within the public school system so parents can find the right fit for them and for their child. Now, there's also a completely different element of public charter schools that operate fully online, but that's a whole other video. If you really want to get a sense of the public charter school that you're interested in, the best thing you can do is set up a virtual or in-person tour of that school and get a sense for what they're all about. So there you go, your crash course in public charter schools. If this sounds like the type of school you'd like to choose for your child, check out the links in the description below where we'll put additional reading and things like our state-by-state guide, which will walk you through exactly how to start with this type of school in your particular state. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it before you go, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more like this from School Choice Week. Thanks for watching.